This is a brief tutorial on how you would add drop-down menus and related items to products on your website. You're going to find there's three ways to do it. In one instance, you may want to add the drop-down items to every product on your website. For example, shipping charges for everything could be included in one drop-down menu that you would add to every single item on your website, and it should apply to everything. You then may want to add things just to specific categories. So for example, in a bridal gown category, you may have a drop-down menu for a special bridal garment bag, or for restoration after the wedding of the item in storage, things like that. And I'm sure you can think of other ways that you would want to indicate for a particular collection that you have an item available. So as those things come in your mind, you would know that there's ways you can add them that way as well. And then, of course, you can add something specific to a specific style. So let's say there's a style that you want to add a drop down for because there's a particular accessory that's available with that particular style. And it's not necessarily for you to show a picture of that accessory. You can just add it in a drop down. Would you like such and such with this gown? And they could select that in the drop down for that specific style. So this has been on your admin panel for some time, but many of you don't know about it. So I wanted to just review it. And here is where you would find those three options. If you go to Manage Products and you leave your selection in All Products, you'll see you have two options here. Add, Edit, pull down options for all products, add, edit related products for all products. So you see there's not only this add-on menu option, but you also have this second option where you could actually add related styles in the same ways that I described before that you would add drop-down. So for example, if you wanted to add an actual product, so let's say you created a product of lingerie, and there's particular undergarments that you want to make available for everything as a related item, you could use this here to add those related items. So we're going to go over both of these, but I wanted you to see first that you can add related products to every single item on your website by leaving this as all products, and you could add drop-down menus to every single item on your website here. Now you could add up to 10 options here. You'll note that you'll be able to add 10 options in every way that you can add them. So the three ways you can add them again are all products, by a particular collection or category, or for a specific style. So theoretically you could have 30 drop-down items on a product if you would use the maximum that you could, which obviously you won't. But here's how you would find where you would be able to upload to a particular collection, a category. For that, you're going to go to Manage Collections Categories. You're going to select a style or category, a collection name or category. And again, you'll see those two options. Add, edit, pull down options for all products in this collection category. Add, edit related products for all products in this collection category. So for example, if there was a Tony Bowles t-shirt that you wanted to sell with every Tony Bowles collection item, you would go ahead and add that t-shirt to each of the Tony Bowles items. But of course you'd have to create a product for it. If you want, you'd have to actually create a product for that Tony Bowles t-shirt to add it as a related product, or you can just leave it, would you like a Tony Bowles t-shirt? Maybe you're giving it away for free even with your purchase, and then you would just add it as a drop down. So that would give, again, an example of how you might use that. Okay, and then of course the third option is if you were going to add a specific item to a specific drop down to a specific product on your website. So what you would do in those instances, you would find the product. So let's say again it was Tony Bowles Evening, and you're going to submit that, and now you have all the Tony Bowles Evening styles. Now you can filter this. Let's say you just want to do it for Tony Bowles Evening Spring 2014. You can filter it, you can sort it by style number, so it'd be easy for you to find the styles, and then you would see you have all the products listed here. Now it's showing 0 of 30 if you wanted to show them all. So for example, if you wanted to add a special item just for this. Let's say it's a pair of red shoes that goes with it that you're going to add as a related product, or it's a drop down that's specific to this style. We can sew 6 inches down on the leg here, so that would be an option just for that style. I'm just thinking of things that potentially you might think of. So you would click edit, and here again on that specific style you're going to see your 2 options here again: add, edit, pull down options for this product, add, edit related products for this product. So again, just to review, the 3 places you're going to find where you can add related styles or add drop down menus: you're going to go to manage products and leave all products and find the options. That's for everything on your website. You're going to go to manage collections categories, select a particular collection and category, submit, and you'll see them here for that particular collection or category. And then your other option is back in manage products, where you would find the specific style. Now, of course, you could search for the style here as well if there's a specific thing you want to add to that specific style. Now, I want to highlight that it is very important that when you add drop downs or related products in one of these 3 ways, that you make a note of it someplace, because you will see those drop down menus on the style and you may not remember how you added it, which of these 3 places you added that particular drop down item. So you should keep a notebook, manual notebook or an Excel spreadsheet of where you added particular items. So if you ever want to release, delete or update that item, maybe the cost will change, or the item that you put together as a related style is no longer available, you want to make sure that you know where you added that item, and that's a good way to have it. There's ways to find it if you can't find it, but it's best to just have a reference so you can turn to it. Okay, so now let me show you what you do, and basically it's going to work the same in all of these. So I'm just going to use one item to give you an example. So we're going to go to this place where you would create a related a drop-down menu for this. So for example, you could go here and edit drop-down options for this product, and let's say you want to say special shoe accessories. Okay, now that's going to be the heading on the menu option. So we add the new menu option, and now here is where you're going to add what's going to be on the drop down underneath special shoe accessories. Heel support. I'm making this up. I have no idea if there is such a thing. And how much is that heel support? It's $10. Okay, you could add another menu. Let's do non-slip cushion, and that's $25. So they could add any of these options, not all of them, but any of them. They would be able to select them. So this may not be a good example. This may be something you would rather do in add related products, and you would actually have these heel support and non-slip cushion items available. But I just want to show you how it gets added. Now this reference note area here, that would just be for you to make a reference. This is item from, and then you would put the vendor name, just so you have it for reference. So you would see this here, but it doesn't show, none of this shows on the screen. All right, and then this is set. You would scroll down to the bottom and just click submit. Now, when you go to this product on this website, which we can do, we're going to find the style number and go to that actual product. It's an Addison shoe. We have the Addison shoe here, and we go and we'll see that there's a drop-down menu here for heel support, non-slip cushion, and if somebody purchases that shoe and adds to cart, it actually select a size and color, it actually will add that amount to the cart. There it is, $25, and actually I bought 2 pair, but you get the idea. All right, so now if we go back to our admin panel let's do related products so you can see how you could add related products. Now, people use related products in two different ways. One way is you're going to add a pair of shoes that will match a dress. Another way is you may have just ordered 20 pieces of a dress because you know it's a hot seller, and you may want to recommend that style for anyone buying other styles that you don't have in stock. So you can do related products and list other dresses that they might order if they're looking at a particular dress, because you have a particular dress in stock and it's a great dress and you have availability on it, and you'd like them to at least consider that dress as an option if they were looking at something that you'd have to special order. But mostly the way it's used is you're going to match a pair of shoes with a dress, or you're going to match a particular other kind of product. Like I said before, a Tony Bowles t-shirt might be something you actually want to create as a product on your website. I don't even know if such a thing exists, but that might be something like that you would want to add. And if somebody's buying a Tony Bowles dress, you might want to recommend that they buy the Tony Bowles t-shirt, and you would have that as a related item. So, but again, you're going to have those three options of how you would do it. And in most cases, these are going to be items that you're going to be matching one style at a time. And Tony Bowles Shoe Collection is a perfect example of how to do it, of how you would do it. So, of course, if you go to the Tony Bowles evenings, you could even find out which shoe is pictured in these dresses. I mean, some of them you can't see, but here's an example of one where you can see the shoe. So what you would want to do is you would want to edit that style. You would then go to add related products here, and then you're going to find the collection that has the related products that you want to add, and click submit. Now, I'm not sure if this was the shoe, but you should know that it looks pretty much like it was, and you just add that and it's done. It's already there. So if we go to that style, you'll see that you have the related shoe style right here underneath. So as they're looking at this dress, they can see that there's the shoe. They could also add the shoe to the cart, and then come back and continue to. So they add the dress first and then add the shoe. But it recommends the shoe for them as a possible thing that they would want to order. Now, there is one other thing that I want to point out on the option for adding drop-down menus. Let's say you have an item in a drop-down menu. Let's say it's shipping charges. So you have shipping charges, 5 to 7 days, ground shipping free, 3-day shipping, $25 service charge. You don't want to ever let the person assume that you're charging them the shipping charges, because they'll check the shipping charges to UPS. It might be different. It's not worth it. It's a shipping / service charge that you would charge for processing something in 3 days, 2 days, 1 day. Of course, you only want to commit if you can process something in 1 day shipping, that you actually have the item in stock. So again, but just an example of something. But let's say there's a particular product on your website that you want to give free 2nd-day shipping or free 3-day shipping. Well, you could do that as well. And the way that you would do that, let's say you added your shipping charges in the place where you would add shipping charges to every product. So over here you would go and you're going to add shipping charges. And that's your menu, and it's going to be, like I said, 5 to 7 days free shipping. Okay, now of course you leave this blank or put a 0 here. Okay, then the next item is going to be 3-day processing, $25. 2-day processing, $50, and same-day shipping, $100. Okay, so now you have that menu option. We didn't want to actually add another one, but I'm going to submit that. And now if we go to the website, we'll see that there's every single item has that shipping information here. And if they don't select anything, it's going to automatically choose the free shipping. Now you could reverse that. You could, make 3-day shipping the option, or the default option, or $50, whichever one you put in the first position. And by the way, to change something that you've created in a menu, all you do is select it again. You'd have to go back and edit it. So let's go back and edit that one. We know where we did it. We did it in all products. We did edit drop downs, and you're going to see all the different drop down menus that you created for all products when you go back to the same place. So if you wanted to change that, and if you wanted the second day processing to be the primary option, you would just simply move it down here like this and let them have to choose the free shipping option. Obviously, you would put the 0 down here, and you would put the $50 up here, and then it would change that. Oops, you would update that. And now when you come back to this, refresh the screen, you'll see that the 2-day processing is first, and the free shipping is something that they have to select. And there may be a situation where you want to give a special discount for shipping on a particular item. Let's say you just got 20 pieces of a style and it's in stock, and you want to promote it as an in-stock item on your website. Well, first of all, what you should do is you should make sure that you add the inventory, which you would click Edit Inventory here and add the inventory on that particular style. Now, if you don't have Edit Inventory on your screen, be sure to watch the video that's here that tells you about explaining the new inventory upload function and the new slider function. So if you haven't watched that, make sure you watch that. It's right there on your admin home panel. But you would want to add the inventory on the style. But then also, if let's say you want to give free shipping, even though you would normally charge shipping, you're going to put a drop-down menu that indicates that on this particular style, you're going to waive the 2-day shipping charge, or even the 1-day shipping charge, because you actually have it right there in stock and it'll go out that day. And if it's a local customer, they're going to get it the next day. So again, this is just one example that hopefully you will use in other ways that you think that this might apply. So you would go to the style. Let's say this is a style. Like I said, you would add your inventory first. You may even want to add something in the comments here in your long description about the fact that you have an inventory. All of this is helpful in search engines. But then you're going to edit the drop down information that you have here. And I already typed this in because I wanted you to see. You're going to put free 2-day processing on this item. Now this BR is just so that it'll skip a line. You don't have to have that, but it'll go pretty far across the page if you don't wrap it around like that, and that BR will let it skip. So I just wanted to show you that BR because you may be typing a lot of words in here. You don't want it to go for at least further than the extent of this box. And what we typed in there is free 2-day processing on this item. Select free shipping and shipping charges drop down, and that's what it's going to say. And of course, there's no charge for that. So this has already been added, so I'm just going to show you what it looks like. When you come here, you see it's going to say free 2-day processing on this item. Select free shipping and shipping charges drop down. Now, if you made free shipping the first option, you really don't have to say that, because nobody's going to go and select something that has a value in there, and it'll just show them here. There's really nothing in this drop down, but it's informing you and the customer when you get the order that they're getting free 2-day processing or free 1-day processing on this. Again, you may want to have in your online sales policy an explanation of these things, etc. But this is a way that you could use the drop down on a specific style. You could use that same function to let the consumer know that on this particular style, you're going to give them something for free. And then, of course, you have to remember, if you're ever going to take out this option, you have to come back into that specific style. Let's just do it from the beginning. Go to Manage Products. You find the style either by searching for it, or you have to have it in your notes. You edit it, and you're going to find that you added it here. You just blank everything out. Just delete it, scroll to the bottom and submit, and then that item is removed from the screen, and you have just back to the regular charges. Now, again, I just hope this is a way for you to understand how you would use these add-on menus that for items that are not actual products, like the shipping charges. Or you could even have another drop down menu underneath here that sells an item that you don't need a picture of. That would be basically what you're going to be using these drop down menus for. But when it comes to the add-on styles, you're going to actually have a product on your website. So let's say it's a Spanx undergarment or something like that. You're going to and you want to make that available for every dress that you have in the store, because that's something that anybody could use. You're going to have to create a product for the Spanx undergarment. Now, of course, in example of Spanx, you have to get permission to use their items, or you can get in trouble. Certain items they do let you sell on the internet as an add-on sell. So you'd have to go to add custom product and actually add that product that you want to add as an add-on to your admin panel and to your website. So then you can come back here and add that item to each individual dress collection that you have. So I hope this is clear. If you go into the into those different options that you have, you'll see there is an explanation here in the add-on drop-down, which also applies to the add related styles. But once you get into the add related styles option, you'll also see that it's pretty self-explanatory about what you do. You find the add-on item that you want to add, you click it to add, and that's it. You literally just leave this screen. It's been added there, and you'll see it's added to the product. So I hope you find this helpful, and of course customer service is always available to you if you need any additional help. Thank you.